would be a good like voice app, like voice changer app for this thing for the what do you
Well,
call it?
this is our session 0, so this is your time to kind of feel out and figure out your characters. While you like this is mostly going to be your guys' like introduction for your characters, like just seeing how you guys interact together, just kind of figuring out yourselves like your character and such. So
Yes,
like
go
don't
All
worry
ahead.
about
right.
like not
Yeah.
having your voice to start. Like just find it along the way. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah, so if anybody's watching this, you get to see our chaos now because I started streaming it.
It's gonna be
Yep, we
terrible
get to go
accent.
on one hell of a ride.
Yeah.
Welcome to session
Be a
0. So
terrible
Yeah.
accent.
Welcome to chaos. Dun, da, da. All right, I'm just making sure everything's running okay.
yep, like this is gonna be like we're just doing some character
No?
interaction. We're having a little bit of fun.
Why?
Probably won't go too terribly long. We'll see how things kind of
No.
pan out. Try to go for at least a
Let's
couple hours.
let's see. Delman Diesel followed 8 days ago. That's a new follower for us.
Okay.
This person named Space
Interesting
Ghost.
name.
Yeah, Delmond Diesel, all one word. Then this strange character named Space Ghost Dave resubscribed 14 days ago for
Honestly,
21
sounds
months.
like a fucking moron.
Oh, did you
His
not
sub
read my
is
message that
Yeah, hang on.
I left with it?
Yeah, I know. I'm getting there. They subscribed for 21 months. My sub is old enough to drink. Let's go. drink, drink, drink. Yeah. So Dave has the
No,
longest running sub. Somebody
Dave,
needs to
you
catch
got it
up.
wrong. You're now legal globally.
Oh,
Yeah.
all right, let's see. All right, I'm gonna flip screens. You guys get to see whole new background. I might change some things a
Yeah.
bit and add some stuff. It does rotate, so these are not my images. I do not own them. Please do not anybody assume. They are.
And my image
Copyright
matches one that
struck.
I own.
No,
Oh,
if anybody
no.
were to message me, I don't
Oh.
mind. I found the images and I'm just borrowing them.
Are we starting?
And,
Yep.
yes, it's starting.
Okay, we're starting? Okay.
Get into character. Shut up. Shut up. Get into character. Everyone. I demand
All right,
perfection.
meow.
And as you can see, all your icons are there, guys. So whenever we talk, we see who the poor schmuck is that is talking. See,
Yeah,
there we go.
little foogies light up so you can see who it is.
Yeah, I made Dave's just a little bigger because he is the DM, the GM, the god of this world, our cybermaster. Bow down. And it's all yours, Dave. You can have fun with it.
All right. Well, again, welcome. This is session 0 of our new Cyberpunk campaign. So, tonight we're going to introduce you to a new batch of characters and
That dog's fucking me up.
introduce you into the world. So, first of all, I do have to do this for certain reasons.
Ah, God damn it.
Ah, shit.
That's a
I'm not gonna
Christ.
lie, I spooked. I straight up spooked. Like that's
Dave,
a
I got-
blood.
Dave,
I
how
got
come you left
everyone's
half
blood
Moss?
pumping, and now I have your attention.
Dave, you left me at half Moss, man. You can't leave me at half Moss. You gotta finish me up. Come on.
Whoa! Hold on a minute.
Yes, this is an 18 plus channel, so go with it, people. God.
Yes. Go ahead. We'll say this now. This will absolutely be 18 plus because there will be a lot of cursing.
Yeah, you should
God
probably
damn it, you're
put
right.
18 plus in your. You should probably put 18 plus in your title or something like that.
Gonna bite me. I never have. It shouldn't come up in anybody's kid thing under 18 anyway. I already have it set to filter that crap out.
You'd be surprised. There will be
Okay, I'm
kids
gonna put
looking
it this way,
omnipresent.
verbally right now. If you're under 18 in here and your parents find out about this is on you, not me. How's that?
That's fair.
Disclaimer: it's on you.
Yeah, I am not going to be responsible being your parent. I am not your parent. Your parent is out there.
We're not gonna have a GTA 5 situation when nobody gives a shit.
Eh, So I also just put up what we're using. So if you guys want to run your own, there it is. So you can see it. Ta-da! That's what it looks like. That's what Dave found for us, and I do like it. So so there, I showed that off for you. There, have at it. Have fun. Leave me alone.
All right. So, you guys are starting off in New York, Manhattan Island, to be more specific. You guys have been here, depending on how long you've chosen to live here. Maybe you've moved here from a different land. You've been at this complex for a few years now. You've been working through your work contracts, and tonight happens to be the night that you guys finished up. And tonight you chose to celebrate. So you walk a couple of blocks down from your mega complex apartment to one of the local dive bars that you guys somewhat frequent. Some of you, anyway. So you'll be sitting in one of the corner booths in the far back of the bar, where it has the majority of seating here to accommodate your large group. So at this point, I will just go down the line and have you introduce your character and what they look like. So we'll just go down the Discord line. We'll just start with Bork. Bork? Hello, Bork.
Yo, sorry. I didn't catch that. I had to turn it up.
It's fine. Okay, so introduce your character and what they look like.
So, Quinn is kind of an enigma. They've spent the past 5 years getting, just back for these guys. They spent the past 5 years on the run from a fairly large corporation. So they've gotten good. Obviously not like a master, but they've gotten pretty good at disguising themselves. So, whatever they look like right now, they're wearing a fairly a fairly scruffy kind of outfit. They look a lot more. They look a bit like too well suited for this place, if that makes sense. Like obviously like a just like a bar you wouldn't expect someone wearing like a 5-piece suit or something, or like a 5-piece suit or something. But they're somehow perfectly in the middle between like homeless and the richest person in the world, like on the scale of like this bar of like the clientele, they look perfect.
So you're doing well for yourself. Just kind of put it that way.
No, sorry, it's terribly like consider the establishment we're in. Imagine like the most like quintessential patron of this establishment. That is what Quinn looks like. Their disguise is a bit too on the nose. So basically something's up. Like they're clearly this isn't their like normal appearance. But
so you're wearing a bit
like,
of a disguise.
Yes, they are. Yeah, Quinn is disguised, and they're kind of But aside from just like the clips, they're not really looking at anybody. They're looking down at their drink and kind of talking under their breath to someone. Who is unknown. It's difficult to tell if they're like on a call or something, but they're talking to someone, and it doesn't seem to be anybody nearby.
Okay. All right. Next, Baha.
Oh
Gotta
boy, here I
introduce
go
your
again.
character.
Alright, well, I am playing as L3G-10.
Oh my
Or
god, that's
Legion.
cool.
I am playing a corporate kid. I'm playing a corporate kid that, due to various upbringings, is emotionally very stunted, so he doesn't understand sarcasm or jokes that well. Due to how they were brought up, they don't know what corporation they worked for. They worked under a handler, so do with that as you will. But due to shall we say, colossal fuck up, Legion was effectively abandoned by the corporation they worked for, and was quite literally dropped out of a hovercar into an alley to be, and I quote, a plaything for some gutter street trash. Where, luckily, I was rescued by two characters that will be introduced after me, so get to that when they get to that, and have stuck with them ever since. She's very reserved, doesn't really feel comfortable talking to people. If people need to be talked to, she will let one of her friends basically do the talking. She has prefers to be a bit uncomfortably close to the bigger friend that she made because it's the only constant safety net she's really had since she was abandoned, and she prefers sitting there being quiet most of the time. So you won't really hear her talk unless she believes it's absolutely necessary. And as for how she looks, she's about 4'10". She prefers to wear dark clothing, habit of being corporation. Uh, Prefers wearing a face mask. She is effectively an albino with pale skin, white hair, and red eyes. Because of her augmentation, her eyes glow a bit pink, and she's pretty good with technology and cracking through online security. And I'm looking forward to developing her further as we go.
All right. Kitsune, are you ready to go, or you still need a few minutes?
Hmm?
Kitsune.
Oh yeah, I'm ready to go.
All
Hello?
right. So just introduce your character and describe her appearance.
All right. So my character, his name is Johnny Valentine. Okay. Uh, he is
I love it.
a Shenzhen synth. He's a Shenzhen synth. And he used to be a law enforcement ever since he was created. Also, mostly to the fact because one of his first, um, he worked as a detective as in the law enforcement, and he mostly wanted to do it as well because even though he had no choice, but he wanted to do it as well because it was very fulfilling helping other people at the moment in the beginning since he was young. However, as you know, time developed as he started to gain more experience. He saw the dark sides of the streets as well as the dark side of the company he worked at as well. And since he had a very strong sense of justice and righteousness, he decided to uncover the rich corporate's faults to see if he can make the city better. Little did he know that kind of led to his downfall because as he was investigating, he was caught in a trap set up by the corporations. And that trap was right before he was able to uncover the truth about them. And he was sent as a criminal to jail for one term. After he served that term, he lost his faith that he could stay in humanity and lost all sense of righteousness and hope he had. So now he's like kind of like just a regular like robot cold steel. Just think of it. Very sarcastic and very blunt character. We'll say what's on his mind, yet he can change also his what we call demeanor in an instant due to the fact that he's able to deceive people and he's a manipulator as well. He can manipulate people since he's an investigator. He also has several um, illegal. He has several illegal what do you call it, personas or what do you call it, identities.
Identities.
Yeah, that he's created. That he keeps on his person. However, he caught manages to escape kind of his car. So far he hasn't been caught. Hopefully, I'm not saying. Oh, so far he hasn't been caught with that. But yeah, he's that's basically his character overall. So you never know what he's truly thinking or what he's. Even he lies to himself as well, and that's why he decided to go into gambling after jail. He wanted to get another kick out of life, or just he didn't want to kill himself. He just wanted to, I don't know, find purpose or a purpose again. Since he's lost all his justice. So he's been a gambler for who knows how long, fooling people in the streets and making more enemies than allies. So yeah, and his appearance is pretty like a shabby detective clothing. Uh, he has two augments as well, but that's like yeah, he's 5'8", average height, 5'8", very wrinkly clothes, detective clothes. Can't really differentiate him from the crowd if he wanted to hide his presence. And yeah, that's the character.
All right, disheveled detective. Love it. Mercer.
All right. Now, for me, I'm the one and only Koth Wynn, uh, who goes by the codename Agent. From a young age, I relatively got interested with the stars, as it seemed like as a big mystery. So I soon picked up on a hobby of mine that became more of a addiction more than anything, which soon influenced most of my life as it was. But when I was more or less of age, I decided to try to take my chances and become a pilot. Then I started to realize that's boring as fuck, and as such, I needed a bit more excitement in my life. So, turned to a life of crime, smuggling whatever I can, stealing whatever the contract called for. As such, on one such occasion, a bit of a mission that I was put on kind of went south as the information was very much incorrect, leading to a showdown. As such, came into contact with two friends of mine who one you've already met, Legion, and another one is soon to come. And as for what I look like, well, let's just say I got interested in a specific sci-fi show or genre, and as such, I look more acquainted to a Han Solo, famous character, and all of that. Same appearance, different hair, but same kind.
All right. Star. If you are ready. I see you're muted right now.
No, I'm not ready, but I'll do it.
Well, I could just we can come back.
I know.
I could
No.
jump the Matrix.
Fine, give it to me. I'm taking over. She's not getting to talk right now. No, go ahead.
Excuse. What did you just say?
Children.
And thus the beatings began. And thus
Ooh,
the
hit me again
course
with
have
the whip.
begun.
Oh my gosh.
All right,
Man,
go ahead,
you
Star.
should
No.
know not to piss off the short ones.
Speak
Star,
from
the-
experience.
The floor is yours.
So my character's name is Belle Baker. She is rather. She's about an average height. Um, really choppy, medium length black hair that goes to her shoulders, green eyes, but she has kind of like this reserved aura about her. You can tell that she does have a kind of an augmented hand in a sense above table. I know we talked about her having like a medical implant. Would that be really obvious?
That's up to you. You decide how your character wants to look in the aesthetic. So if you want the implant to show a bit, that's entirely up to you.
That's fair. Okay, back to my character. Her right hand has a little bit of a like a synthetic hand-ish look to it, almost like it's semi-robotic, but it's not too obvious. Um Clothes really average, kind of dirty, but she's mostly the reserved type. And for those of you who don't know, she is a combat medic. So she served time not only as a technician, but also in the military as well as a field medic. So she kind of has that look of, I am so done with everybody's shit.
All right. Matrix, we're ready for you.
Me, little me. I'm the star of the
Little
show, so
you.
don't just ignore everyone else. You don't need to pay attention to them. No, I'm kidding. My character is his name is Abe Kurita. He's a synth who's only about 5'10" with some black hair. Really, it's kept, but not kept. It's just kind of there. And then he dresses pretty lightweight for what he does because he wants to be able to move fast, quick, and get in close when he needs to. Now, he's got two other associates. One he met during a mission, and then one they picked up on the way, who now are all bunkies in the same apartment. I still love our little story. And for him, he's very low key at times, but he does like to get out on the dance floor once in a while and, strut his stuff, but he doesn't like drawing attention to himself too much. So when things get a little too eyes on him, he tries to back away from it so he can keep the element of surprise. Really, he's just a nice guy. He looks out for one specific person really in their group and stays close to her just to make sure she's got a shield. Outside of that, that's him. It's
Okay.
very simple.
All right, and Zilla. Last but not least.
Oh, my character's name is called Vladimir Provotsky. He is was a former, let's just say, Eastern soldier from the East. He was a heavy gunner. When that went, tails up, he came to this lovely country to start a new life. But with the fall of that country, he turned to a more, let's just say, firearms focus. He doesn't. He loves his firearms. Let's just say this. He is a firearms broker, and when that you need a cover story, he tends to fall back on his time as a law officer in the squad. He is about 6'4". He's bald. He is pale as a ghost and has green eyes. He tends to keep to himself and is very matter of fact. He's very blunt, and he has a bit of a, let's just say, when he speaks his mind, he speaks his mind. He has both languages, and well, he just try to take his day one day at a time. There's not much to him.
All right, then. So, you guys will be at the bar, and if anyone happens to have the guidebook open here, be 115 of the PDF, you can have your option of what kind of beverage you would like to be drinking tonight. So there's just a little data pad at the center of your table where you'll order drinks and someone will bring them over to you. So you
Go
would
for
have
it.
get your varieties of beers, whiskeys, vodkas, some other spirits as well.
Where's
Hold on. Above
Uh,
game.
Hmm.
Just a quick question. We're meeting for the first time, or we're just getting together?
You're getting together. You guys. So to clarify, you guys all live within the same mega complex apartment building.
Okay.
So you guys have known each other for a little while, and you're all celebrating tonight because you guys have all finished your 5-year work contracts. So tonight you're going out to celebrate that with a bit of a drink.
All right. But
well, and if you excuse me, I'm gonna order me a Jim Diamonds on the rocks.
All right. So yeah,
what is this one?
just subtract the 120 from your funds,
Roger
and
that.
you'll type that into the pad, and your order is sent.
As he's doing that, I'm gonna slightly lean over and transfer him 160 Wulong to get a Hokkaido Yaputsu beer with his order.
I'll go ahead and put another one for that.
Oh yeah, same thing. The money's subtracted and the order is put in.
I
My
just would because I'm what do you call it? I'm just trying to buy to see if I can buy like a bottle of sake. How much would it be? Like, or would it be like the high end, normal?
Well, that would be like a high-end spirit. I mean, so if you're trying to buy the bottle,
Yep.
uh, and New York pricing, you're looking at about 4,000 for the bottle.
For inflation is crazy. Okay. Yeah, I'll buy the bottle. I have the money.
Okay, well, subtract 4,000 from your funds, and you can have yourself a bottle of sake.
Yeah, I just proceed to just sit down in the middle of the is there a bar there?
Yep, you guys, you're seated at the bar, and you're able to order drinks from the table itself. There's just there's a pad in at the center of the table where you can just enter in your drink, and then you subtract your funds from it, and someone
For
will bring your drinks here in a moment.
context, if you missed it before, Dave said we're in a like corner booth type thing.
Yep, you guys are already sitting in a large corner booth that can accommodate your large group.
and also I'll have what age and lead you're having to drink as well. Sorry, I'm trying to fix something on stream page
That's-
thing stuff. So
That's okay. Yeah, we're
multitasking.
we're just hanging out right now.
Are you gonna have the beer or the whiskey? 'Cause I'm having
I'll have
beer.
the. I'm having the beer too. That's why I was like, nah, I'm having the beer
100.
too.
That's 160. That one.
Yeah, I'll fix mine
The
here.
Ibisu.
Oh, come on.
All right.
Quinn's
So,
gonna order a nice a bottle of Inferno Rosso, so it's 800.
What did I do?
which one? Sorry.
Inferno Rosso.
Inferno Rosso. Oh, is that wine?
Yeah. It's,
Oh, okay. Yeah. That's on a different section. Okay. So yeah, that'd be 800 for the bottle.
Belle is just gonna
Oh,
order
I
a
wanna go
glass of red wine.
All right. So would that be the Simbrusco or the Inferno Rosso?
Which one's cheaper?
Simbrushko, a glass would run you 80, and the bottle would run you 300. It's one of the cheaper reds.
I'll go. Fuck it. I'll buy the bottle. 800, you said?
That's for the Inferno Rosso.
For a Rosso. What about for the cheap one?
The Simbrushko would run you 300 for the bottle.
Sambruzco is 300. My bad.
Yep, that's fine. I'm letting you know.
Yeah. And I'm gonna purchase a bottle of that. Minus 300,
Alright.
you said?
300.
450. Okay. I'm doing some
Alright.
calculations.
Alright, so I believe that was everyone.
No, you forgot me.
Well, I was waiting for everyone to go, so what would you like?
A bottle of blue whale nobility, please.
Blue Whale Nobility.
The nearly $7,000 bottle. Let's go.
Yeah, because at New York pricing, that's gonna run you about 7,200.
I thought it was 72,000.
No,
I'm
no,
not gonna say-
not 1,000, 7,200.
I'm not going to say a word in pay.
All right. So subtract 7,200 from your funds, and then you can add the bottle to your inventory. So everyone has put in their order, and after a moment, a somewhat tall girl who's got a bit of a black mohawk with green spiked tips walks over to you guys. She's got a tray for everything because some of you guys ordered bottles. She brings it over and looks at all of you and kind of slides onto the table and gently pushes it up to you guys. Big night tonight for you guys.
You know it.
Something like that.
Absolutely.
I just grabs the bottle and starts to drink it straight from the bottle.
Not to be out down, I just start chugging down the blue whale.
I'm gonna grab my beer and shyly nod towards the waitress.
She's just kind of looking at the one drinking the vodka straight out the bottle. She goes, "Okay, easy up there, champ. There's been plenty of night to go on."
I'm going to stop halfway through and just wipe my mouth.
He has a big liver. He can take it.
What a week.
Well, I'm not calling the hospital for this guy if he passes out.
And I grab
I
my
look straight
beer.
at the waitress. I just look straight at the waitress. Hospitals are weak.
I just
So
grab the beer
simple.
bottle and just slide it toward me. I ain't carrying you. And just
Ah, my-
take a drink.
Nah, Vlad, you're just strong.
All right, well, you guys have fun with that. If you need anything else, go ahead and tap on the pad here, and I'll be right over for you, all right?
Before she leaves, I'm gonna give her an origami flower.
Oh,
Thank you,
man.
man.
Wait, what kind of
She just
flower?
kind of looks a little bit, like, a little confusing. Like, oh, that's beautiful.
Yeah,
Also,
what kind
I
of
don't know if
flower?
I'm able to. Wait, I don't know if I'm able to, but I like carry like a VHS recorder in my hand, or do I just record it from my head?
That's up to you because that's a character choice. So if you want them to have it out, I would be careful where you point the camera, though, because some people might not like them being filmed.
Especially
Alright,
Vlad, he may punch you
film
out.
it. Yeah, I'll film it with my eyes, I guess. Yeah, since I'm a synth, I can do that. Just download it into that later.
Okay. So yeah, she'll just kind of take the origami flower and she'll walk back over to the bar and leave you guys to your drinks. So to kind of give you guys a little bit more of the scene here. So as you guys are sitting at this bar, it's early July right now. So right now it's pretty hot outside and it feels comfortable where you're at right now. You guys, as you're looking up towards where the bar is at, there are some TV screens that are playing different things going on there. One's got what looks to be a news broadcast. One looks like it's got a sporting event going on, and the other looks like it is covering a MMA fight. There's some patrons scattered throughout the rest of the bar. It's fairly quiet at the moment. There's not a whole lot of traffic. It's not exactly a very busy night per se.
Yeah, I just start playing with my gambling cards just to fidget with it. But still take swings from my socket.
All right. So what would the rest of you guys like to be doing?
For
I'll take
what
another
exactly
swig of
again? I'm asking because I was getting talked to IRL, so I didn't hear most of it.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, I was just setting up the scene. Like, there's some TVs up above the bar that are playing a couple of different things. One's got a news broadcast. One is covering a different sporting event, and one's covering an MMA fight. There's some patrons scattered about the bar. It's not exactly a very busy night. It's early July, so it's summertime. Not a lot's happening really at the moment at the bar. There's just a couple of patrons scattered about doing their own thing.
Mm.
All right. So
Uh,
what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna turn sideways and lean my back up against Abe, pull out my advanced comm, and without interacting the buttons, I'm gonna use my ability as a hacker to basically interact with this comm device without actually touching the buttons, and just bring up some random Korean drama and watch that, and slowly drink my beer. But anyone else's perspective, my eyes will start flashing pink slightly.
I'm probably gonna go be watching the news, see what's been up today currently while drinking my gin.
Oh, it is probably another person dead, another robbery this, another global calamity that.
Yeah, but could see if someone's gone big or not.
In this city, ah, you can tell the vodka is getting to him because he's getting more cheery.
You never know. It's always something different.
You never know at this point. It's kind of a pattern.
So, are you looking for today's headlines?
Yeah, I'm looking at them while drinking a bit.
All right. So, you see some news about some random crimes that have occurred. There was a bank robbery last week, and the criminals were caught, and there's news about them going to trial. There is another smaller headline that comes up. It's a little bit more towards the bottom of the list. It mentions that there was another attack at the docks recently. And you actually, I will have you roll. Let's see, what would this be? This would be more of a. Because I'm looking for more like an intelligence check to see if if he could remember something. So just roll it. Just roll intelligence for me.
All right,
See if you will remember this.
17.
17. Okay, yeah, perfect. So yeah, so you'll remember from previous days that there have been other attacks on the dock recently, and they're not giving a whole lot of news about it. There's really just mentioning that there's been an attack, but they're leaving out a lot of the details of what's happening in those attacks. And this is the third one that's come up in the last week.
All right, so bank robbery, nothing new, nothing old. But the smaller one, the dock attack, apparently it's a bit strange on how it's been constant this past week. Anyone else notice that?
Of course, I've noticed
I
it.
silently watch it, and what do you call it? Start thinking. I guess.
I mean,
Bell
it's the
takes
same.
another. Go ahead.
I was gonna say it's the same dock, more or less same around time. You think probably something's there that they're wanting to get?
I'm
There's
gonna
always
send a message to I can't remember your character name at the moment. Versa
Call me agent.
agent. Just a quick text message saying, "Would you like me to look into it?"
If you can. Seems like they're keeping a hush hush, at least on some details.
Alright, I would like to do a. Can I do a hacking check to see if I can get any additional information, Dave?
You certainly can.
25.
Nat 20.
Nat 20.
Nat 20.
Nat 20.
Damn.
Okay. So, you're able to pull up some of the footage from the docks, and you're able to gather some reports that have been left out of the public eye. These
As
reports.
I'm pulling this up, I'm going to put my advanced comm on the table so everybody can see what I'm pulling up.
Go ahead and lean on in then.
All right, so there have been. We'll start with the reports. So, in the reports, they are mentioning that there have been sudden attacks, but it's not like how they would have seen through like the corporate wars, where like there's a group of people like stealing the supply. People are coming in, attacking the dock workers, leaving them injured, not dead, pulling open the cargo containers, and then leaving. As if they're looking for something specific, but they don't know exactly what. And in the
Or
security
perhaps when it's
footage
coming in.
Sorry?
It could be they don't know what they're looking for or when it's coming in, by the sounds of it.
Possibly. But going into the security footage, what you're pulling up is these are long angle shots of the dock, and something seems to. You can't exactly see it in the camera itself, per se, but the dock workers seem to be looking up, and then the lights shut down. And as the camera starts to flick over to night vision, the dock workers are already down.
Belle is immediately intrigued and what in the actual fuck just happened?
A message I'm going to bring up on the advanced comm display, because it's Legion's preferred way of communicating, is perhaps corpo efficiency.
Possibly. I mean, the dock workers are being taken out pretty quick once the lights shut off. Could also be an
I was
inside
thinking
job.
I was almost thinking it could be gang activity. There's a couple of big gangs in here in this city.
Is he sharing this information with the rest of the table, or?
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, because my thoughts are it could be some corporal biz that, and those probably dock workers are in on it, since at least 3 times in a row no one's died. It's just been injuries.
Vlad is looking at this footage intensely.
I'm getting a
Just
sneaking feeling that those dock workers might be in on this robbery, or at least being persuaded to just lay down
then why are the lights out?
It
So
could
to
also
then,
make
be
it.
a situation where nobody wants too many investigators.
And as for the lights out, I mean they need a blind spot so that way they can all act down. If they're just shown to be just going to lay down out of nowhere, would kind of tick off the owners.
are these bodies all laying in roughly the same direction or have a center point, or are they all laying down randomly? Because if they all were looking up, and if there is somebody commanding them to lay down, I would imagine that they would be pointing towards the source, or either that they're not.
So are you focusing on the moment the lights go out and how they're falling?
Yes, because I'm on.
Okay.
Like, somebody mentioned that somebody is commanding them to lay down, and it's like either A, they are looking at the source of the command of whoever told them to lay down, or B, he just said freeze, lay down how you are.
Make an investigation check.
Can can I assist since I kind of brought it up?
Um, you can either assist or you can roll your own. I'll give you that option.
If you roll your own, would I be able to assist both of them since I can control the footage?
Mm,
Wait, hold on. Question:
Mm-hmm.
Yo.
is it just footage or is there audio?
It's security footage.
so they're
Yeah. So there's no
incognito.
audio.
Okay, 'cause
Yeah. Is it possible for Baha to give us both advantage since he's controlling the vid?
I'd say yeah, because it is something he's in control of. So yeah, you guys will have advantage on that.
How do
Alright, then.
I do advantage on this?
So you're just gonna
please?
roll it
16.
twice, and you take the
Oh.
highest number.
17. 17 and 18.
18.
And 18. Okay. So you guys are rewinding back to the just before the moment where the lights go out, and you study where their body is compared to how they fall. When the night vision hits back up and they're laying down, they're laying in a position not necessarily where they've laid down willingly, but they just drop to the floor.
Hmm.
They didn't lay down willingly. It was almost as if like their bodies just shut down and they just dropped.
How the fuck did that happen? Because it couldn't have been a shockwave, because then all the rest of the shit would be fucked up and there would be a lot bigger news thing.
Unless we're sending in
It
someone
must.
that's unless someone's sending them like sending someone into who's super speed and knocking them all down before the camera could catch them.
Is that
Ever
even
thought
possible?
about edited footage maybe?
I'm going to bring up a message on the thing. It could also be the white noise exploit.
White noise exploit?
Possible.
For
Can you
context,
remind
allow
me
me
what
to
that
read
one is
the white
again?
noise exploit. You can choose up to 3 creatures within 30 feet of you. Targets must make a mind saving throw or gain the deafened condition for 2 rounds. Combine that with other exploits, you can pretty easily knock somebody out.
So, how many bodies are in this footage here that are shown?
So this is a late night camera shot, and you only see 2 dock workers in this particular shot.
Oh, only 2. Okay, that changes things. I thought it was like a lot of dock workers. No.
To be clear, like in other camera views, you do see that there are more dock workers on the actual scene, but in the particular shot that you're looking at, where you're seeing everything go out, you're only seeing 2 people at that particular shot.
Okay, because I was also thinking it could be something that may have overloaded their onboard electronics and probably sentiment. No. I'm going to finish this thought and people could comment on it.
Hmm.
What I was thinking is that if it was like a lot more people, I didn't know that there was only 2 people. It could be like some sort of targeted EMP blast that overloaded the circuitry to send the bodies into shock or something and make them collapse. But no, if it's just 2 people, it could totally be like something that Legion mentioned. Baha
Legion
mentioned.
will answer your thought with saying, theoretically possible via the blackout exploit, which temporarily shuts down all electronic devices within 20 feet for an hour.
That could also be possible.
Yeah, that's one
Do
point,
we-
and then the other is someone that could be speedy enough to knock them out within that split second of a blackout. Someone
Do we
who's
know of
probably
any
using some augments.
Do we know of any speedsters? Because so far as I'm aware of, I don't know no speedsters in this city.
I mean, if they're a gnome, then they'd be doing a bad job, now wouldn't they?
Winter, roll a history check. Let's test your memory and see if you might have heard of any speedsters.
Bruh. I was about to say Roll20 now hates me. Damn it.
Give it a
I
moment.
don't
It
know
might
where
turn
my
It
around.
dice are.
happens. That's how it goes. So with the 8, you think you've heard, stories about it, but you can't exactly place when and where those stories may have occurred. So like the idea of a speedster is not the most unheard of thing, but you can't exactly remember if it happened here or if it happened in San Francisco or where exactly you remember hearing the story from. But you're quite positive that you know of speedsters that might not be a thing.
Mm.
I have a question,
I would have.
Dave.
Mm-hmm.
Would I be able to do a technology check to see if there's like any like shimmering discrepancies that might be involved with active camo?
But would it even
Um,
pop? Sorry, I was gonna say, would it even pop up on? How good of a quality is this camera?
it's your standard security footage. It's not the most high quality of
Yeah,
camera.
I'm not expecting to get anything. I'm just saying on the slight possibility there might be a chance.
Yeah. So roll. There's not exactly a technology roll for that. No, actually, no, there is. So yeah, just roll me a straight technology and let's see what you get.
20.
Holy shit!
Soft
Oh,
20.
shit.
Okay.
Yeah, soft 20.
So you
Damn.
kind of play around with the video a little bit, just running it through some filters to see if you can happen to spot anything. And you can't exactly see anything in particular, but the fact that the dock workers are both looking up does suggest that they might have been looking at something flying through the air. And there's plenty of technology out there that could have either a drone, a small aircraft, or even a person potentially flying.
Huh.
So there's a lot of possibilities that they were looking at something, but
I'm going to share the possibilities. It could have either been a drone, personal lift technology, or even maybe a hovercard strike team.
Or they fucking
Maybe.
syncs.
Maybe, because, I mean, if there's no glass or roof, then they could probably have just hit them from above and then bam, they're on the floor.
Or they
The,
fucking
the, cam-
syncs.
the camera footage is too poor for me to get any more information than that.
Yeah.
Actually, yeah, is this recording stuff out in the open or inside a building?
this is outside along the dock areas. Like this is
Okay, yeah, so then
security footage, like for the pretty much like like the third
okay, so
dockyard, we'll
then
say.
so then it's highly possible that they could have just gotten hit from above and then in that split second get both knocked down. So that's also entirely possible. Although it's
Can
an
I, oh,
interesting thing, I'm not sure we can really stick our nose in it,
real
especially
quick, am
since we don't
I
know
able
who
to?
might be after it.
Hmm.
What's up, Kitsune?
Yeah, am I able to roll for perception to see if I can see if the video was like edited between the two cuts? Am I guess.
Yeah, you can roll for it if you want to.
I will be right back.
Okay. All right. So with the 18, you're able to confirm that the footage that was pulled is undoctored. This is from straight out of the actual data drive itself. So what you're looking at is confirmed to be unedited.
Gotta love that
Do I
cat
notice
when you
anything
complete
else?
footage.
No cuts or anything. You have the full security footage.
Okay.
I told you guys the original master copy.
Are we all looking at this, or
Yeah,
Yep.
we're all.
Yeah, I put my com device on the table so everybody can see.
oh, I was just
Yeah,
making
because
sure.
we've more or less looked at it almost every angle we can without actually being there.
If this is your standard security footage, it could be possible that it's kept on rolling after any some sort. Like,
So okay, yeah. So to answer yours, so you continue to roll the footage after the night vision kicks in, and it's a time lapse of about 20 minutes before these dockyard workers start to stir and move again.
Hmm.
So you're able to see from the timestamp from the time they got knocked out to the time they started to stir and wake up again is roughly about 20 minutes.
20?
20. Yep.
Huh.
Yeah, they could have either been knocked out or paralyzed.
Could it be a job for another team via a fixer?
Maybe. It could be mercs, could be corpos, could even be the gangs.
as I take another swig from my sake, I ask, were they fucking sense?
Mm.
You'd have to look into the doc roster manifest to know who was all um, on the scene if you wanted to look into that.
Would you like me to roll hacking to try and get that information to look over?
I'd say you'd already have that with the natural 20 that you rolled the first time. So you are able to pull up the personnel. And it's mostly comprised of humans and synths. It's roughly like a 60-40 human and synth
Any unaugmented?
composition. Hmm?
Any of them completely unaugmented?
That information you want to have access to because that's more of like medical history, and this is just like doc personnel information. Like you know where they work, you know what their shift is, that sort of stuff.
Yeah, I'm not confident enough to attempt to steal medical history at this point in time. I don't need to be tracked down by like like
Yeah,
trauma team
I'll
or
go
something.
ahead and tell you, trying to hack medical history is going to be a very high DC.
Yeah, I don't need trauma team coming after me, thanks.
Just rolls a 100.
Yeah, I
But yeah,
mean,
you're able to see the manifest, and you're able to see that it's 60-40, kind of a human spread between humans and synths.
Hmm.
So, judging by this, there's a good chance that the blackout could have knocked them out, but considering how quickly they got back up, unlikely.
could have been paralyzed for the time being, and then 20 minutes up, and they're back to normal.
Who else? Okay, apart from the conversation we're having, who else is in the bar with us?
Oh well, it's your entire group, and then there are some scattered patrons throughout the rest of the bar, and the bartender who's sitting up behind the bar.
Anyone suspicious, maybe?
Roll
That's
perception.
looking at the TV nervously? Okay. Oh, 6.
everyone to you looks suspicious in some form of fashion. You don't think they're like everyone's out to get you, but you're looking around. You don't trust the group that's in this bar.
I just start glaring at everyone as I take another swig from my socket.
As he's glaring, the question gets Nate, does your glare go across our group as well?
Wait, what?
Does your glare go across our group as well?
Yes. Everyone.
As you're doing that, I'll give you an
Everyone.
origami frog.
Everyone is suspicious.
Can I do can I like dodge it? Or catch it?
I'm curious if
I'm just handing you the origami frog.
He's handing you an origami frog.
Oh, I thought he threw it. My bad. I was like,
No, he's just giving it to you.
Oh, okay. I just take a swig, grab it, and just put it on the table. That's it. On the bar. And grunt it. That's it.
Well, in any case, I mean, although all this is interesting, it doesn't particularly involve us.
No.
And considering that they're trying to cover it up, might not be the best if we stuck our necks out that much.
Depends if somebody's got a bounty.
Well, I mean, clearly they're looking for an item or smuggle organic stuff, but
How far
I mean,
away
if
is the
they're
location?
So you guys are currently in Upper Harlem. The docks are a fair ways away from you guys. You'd have to take a cab or take the subway to get there.
Hmm.
Oh, okay. Can I roll perception again for the for the bar?
What are you looking for?
uh, this time specifically, anyone glancing nervously or around, looking at the TV and all that stuff.
All right, go ahead and roll it for me.
I swear. Get another
10. You don't see anyone looking nervously. Everyone seems to be pretty relaxed and chill at the moment. They're doing their own thing. Some are having their own conversations and they're getting a little passionate about it, but no one's really looking antsy or nervous.
any real
Are these
before.
fools? We're gonna turn.
Alright.
All right, so at the moment, what would you guys like to do?
I guess I'll go ahead and go through my comms. Actually, I don't have a pocket computer, so I can't actually do that.
I grab my
Uh,
bottle and go for a walk outside. And while I put my cards away.
I get check down the vodka until there's at least 1/4 left in the bottle.
All I've been doing
guess
is
who's done with
sitting
the
there.
party?
I've been listening and watching the TV, but listening to what they're all saying. Has anybody checked the manifest to see what's coming and going on that ships in that dock area?
Can I try pulling it up?
Especially
I mean, whatever they're looking for didn't show up, so.
Yes, but
Well, I mean,
something
like,
would have to
maybe
be missing.
Yeah, the manifest may still show what wasn't. If it was meant to be shipped, I would
The
probably
question
be
then,
on
Dave,
the
would I
list.
have grabbed those, or do I need to hack to get those?
Nope, because you just have a data dump from
That's right,
this hack. So looking through that,
So I've
data,
thoroughly readored that server.
yeah, with the natural 20, I'm letting you get away with that.
Alright.
So, you sift through that piece of data, looking through the manifest, and a lot of the materials seem fairly standard. You know, large spools of copper, aluminum, different types of metals and materials for construction, steel, and a lot of it seems to be imported as well.
Then that brings up the question. I'd like to look at future manifests coming in, the scheduled manifest, to see if something odd stands out.
So
The
now that
only-
you'll have to roll for a new hack because that's pulling up new sets of data.
Alright, I will gladly do hacking roll again.
Okay.
I will say,
17.
what if it's not
Oh,
something
Jesus.
on the
Can I
manifest? What
ask?
if it's a secret? What if it's a smuggled manifest?
That's why I'm
Do we
looking for
know
anything
who's-
odd, because even if it's secret, the weight of the item would still have to be registered on the vessel.
Exactly.
Do we
There
know
would still
who
be a
we're looking
That's
discrepancy.
true.
right now? Like an organization or something like? Do we know like who we're looking into, or is this just kind of like?
We're just randomly looking into this.
Can
Yeah,
I find
because
out?
this
Can I
is
find
just
Again.
out who we're looking into?
you guys are picking this up from a
Whether it's a
small bit of
partial
news, and
correction?
you're doing a little bit of digging. This is what you're
Again,
coming
that's
up with.
that's kind of why I'm saying that we really want to go next out too much, just with just this.
Can I try figuring out who
Above
we're
ta-
looking into
above
who
table.
exactly?
Chekhov's gun, Mercer.
No, I left it at home. Chekhov's gun's at home.
Okay, Bork, what were you gonna say?
Can I try looking into um who this like what the ship or whatever belonged to?
Yeah, so you'd be assisting Baja in looking in
Yeah.
through this information. So, well, with the hack that he got with the 17, he is able to pull up at least the shipments for the next week. And sifting through this, again, a lot of this is a lot of the standard fare that the docks do see. A lot of imported goods coming in from Europe. Some stuff coming in from Canada and Mexico. But eventually, you do come across one cargo ship coming in the next 2 days that has an unmarked package, but the weight of it is 2,500 pounds.
The
That
moment
is
I say that, I'm
oddly
immediately gonna
specific.
highlight it and bring it up so everybody can see.
That is.
We didn't have to.
Big.
Where's the ship?
Is like,
Where is this ship coming from?
You're tracking the ship coming in from the UK.
Fucking British.
And the
Steve.
ship is registered. Who is this ship registered to?
The ship is registered to a corporation.
Do I know of them from my time working? for them?
I will tell you here in just a moment, because there is a list of corporations that will deal with this sort of stuff.
All I have to say is that Dice loves me today with hacking.
Granted, any information I have, if it's not explicitly the one that I was working for, any information I have is like 5 years old, which is a problem.
So it is labeled as coming from the Kasai Corporation. Kasai.
What do we know? is
So-
there anything I would know? Is there anything I would know about their like operations to get an idea of what this mystery?
I mean, to help there, can I just bring up their public, like, information? That doesn't require any hacking, like their net page
Yeah,
and shit.
so Kasai Corporation mostly operates out of Japan. They do have embassies in Manhattan, and they do have some factories over in San Francisco. So uh, they do have at least somewhat of a foothold in the United States, but they mostly operate in Japan.
What exactly do they?
So they have their hand in a wide variety of businesses, ranging from food, transportation, and various other technologies.
What's the newest one? They would have had to acquire
Um,
something new that would be interesting sometimes.
so their latest technology would involve electronic communications.
Hmm.
Uh, it's touting a more faster direct communication line for international lines.
Hmm.
So it's nothing that you can see groundbreaking, but you also know that the business they conduct in Japan is under very tight-lipped. Uh, it's very tight-lipped in the sense that they don't really talk about new stuff until it's ready to become coming out to the public. So they are working on all kinds of stuff behind the scenes, and some of it's never truly made public.
So on these manifests, is anything unusual about what is being shipped on that ship? What
Again,
is
nothing stands out from this because it's a lot of the same materials that you see that would be coming in from import. Like I say, it's like copper, it's aluminum, it's a lot of various metals and materials used for crafting,
are
like
these
building
in
construction.
are these in cargo or are they just strapped down materials?
These are in cargo containers.
Okay.
So a
So
message I'm going to bring up on the communicator is: do we deal with this ourselves or tip off?
mm,
When you say
Probably
tip off,
better
what do
to
you mean?
tip off, as this could be dealing with the corpo. And do you really think we can handle that? I'm all
At
up for
this
danger, but
at this point in time, no.
but uh,
yes,
I'm all up for
Yes.
danger. But I know when not to cross the line.
yes, we do not want to cross them.
Then who do you want me to send the tip off to?
Uh, if anything, send it off to a fixture. They might have a better interest in it.
The only message I'm going to reply is I don't know any local fixer.
Oh,
I've been on the run for a while. I probably know someone. Right?
I mean, I've taken up a few contracts, so I probably know a fixer. There
You
are at
might
least
know a
some
guy
people
who
that might
knows
be
a guy
interested.
who knows a guy.
I
Yeah.
might know a guy that knows a guy that knows a guy that knows a thing or two about a guy.
Don't forget the other guy.
So for those that might have connections, should we all roll?
I guess yeah.
I'm just sitting here
Uh,
drinking my
what would
beer.
you what would you
I'd
say
like
this
to
would be?
I'd
Wouldn't
like to
this be
see
like
about
a people
contacting
check?
at least
I
the
People
fixer who
streetwise?
got me my, because I'd assume, because like Quinn, when she left, or when they left the corporation, they um they had to get new identifications. They went to a fixer for that, to try and get in touch with someone who can get them a new ID and new papers and everything.
Let's see, sense motive,
Off the
hacking,
top of the
history,
brain.
intimidation,
Um.
But
street
Yeah, so
laws.
I'd say either history or a people check if you wanted to roll for it.
I'll do a people check. That's my best score.
people is bad. History is
Uh,
slightly better.
14.
Dude, never mind.
Nat one.
That one.
That
Damn.
I'm
one.
not good at this.
What was
Ouch.
his name again? I forget the guy's name. Was it
Mixer
was it
Mix
Steve?
Fixington.
I like to imagine that Quinn tried to contact this person, just blocked them.
And then Scott, yeah, you
Oh, yeah,
got
by the
blocked.
way,
Quinn has been
Yeah.
blocked.
You got ghosted.
Oh shit.
real quick,
Ouch.
Question:
You're no longer that fixes problem.
would I be able to roll since I was a former firearms? Would I be
You know
able
what I just
to
realized?
roll?
Would you have connections?
You can roll history or people, see if you remember anyone.
You know what? Screw it. I'll do it. History or let's do a history roll. Let's roll d20. Right, that's
You
d20.
just hit history.
Yeah, you just click the history link and it'll roll for you.
Yeah, you
Okay.
actually click history on your screen. They don't roll it for you.
You can even do like
Nope.
streetwise.
You literally got one better.
So, you know
Nope.
what I just realized?
Vlad's
Considering
vodka
myself
mind
as
is
a
out.
combat medic, wouldn't I be able to have some contacts with those? Because of
I think what Dave was playing earlier is if you think you've got a connection, roll to see if you do.
Yeah, roll to see if you can remember it. So that's what I'm
Yeah,
letting
'cause-
people do is either history or
Bruh.
people.
Yeah, because I was gonna ask. Because I would say depending on
hasn't
how many
rolled
years
it.
you've had, is it possible
You
to
know-
have advantage?
You know what? I'ma just roll for shits and gigs.
It's really just for remembering names.
Oh God.
Roll20 loves you today,
Yeah.
Baja.
Oh, just for
By the
my
way-
fun, I'm gonna try this. Let me see. I'll try my history, see what happens.
oh, real
Goes right
quick.
in it.
By the
It
way,
loves it.
Dave, I'm during all of this, I'm just walking outside with a bottle of sake around the block. Is there a bar
Bruh.
or like a gambling den up nearby? Because I'm probably heading in that direction.
Would the bar
Yes,
have the
there
gambling?
is a little gambling den nearby.
All right, then I proceed to walk into the what do you call it? Into that direction.
Okay.
Oh, God.
So I'm gonna come back to you on your gambling because we're gonna have you roll for some of that.
Let's go gamble.
Oh,
For the rest of you guys who are investigating, it's going to be because I'm going off of what you said, Karth and Legion. You two do remember that there is a particular fixer that you guys both know of that could pass along this information to someone and potentially make a job out of it. And that person, Adrian Cardoza.
Uh,
Hmm.
which Karth is gonna like snap his finger like what was it again? Oh, Legion. You remember right? It was Hand A. Remember?
Just gonna bring up the message on the communicator, Adrian.
Adrian. Yeah, yeah. He'd be a good guy. Well, good enough guy that he won't, probably turn us in or anything for it.
All right, because I'm not the talking guy. I'm gonna go. Cool. I'll call him. You do the talking.
Fine by me.
I'd like to attempt to call Adrian Cardozo.
All right, so on your HUD, it pops up and you see the little ring for a couple of seconds, and then you see Adrian pops up on the vid feed. And I'm sorry, I need your name again for your character. I'm sorry,
What, Legion?
Mercer.
Mine.
Mercer.
Karth.
Karth.
But considering it's by a fixer, I probably would be going by code name, being Agent.
All right, so Adrian pops into the video feed. He looks to see who it is. Well, if it isn't
Once I've confirmed that
codename
he's in the chat,
Agent.
I'm gonna conference in
Disconnect.
Carth.
All right. Yep. So, well, if isn't codename Agent, and you see him kind of waving his fingers in quotations, and the
One
little
and only.
protege. What can I do for you?
Yeah. Have you been looking at the news lately? Because
I'm always looking at the news.
Well, then I'm sure you know about the recent dock hit, yeah?
Yeah, and I also know well enough to not go anywhere near it.
Then we might have a bit of bad news for you. Legion?
Okay, I'm going to immediately start sending him a data packet with all the highlights with none of the boring stuff that we went through.
You see his eyes just kind of skimming over the information. Okay, so they got knocked out by what? Some sort of EMP?
That's the run of theory currently. EMP is small enough to hit them, but not the cameras.
Look, guys, I appreciate the information, but this the way I look at it, it's a bit more of a corporal war. You know, these guys are tending to go back and forth with each other. They like to fight over resources and materials. Sometimes it breaks out into all-out fighting. You know, I'll pass this along to anyone who might be interested, and I'll slip you a little something for your trouble. But and
That's what we're hoping for.
you see him kind of like scooching a bit to the camera. You guys maybe don't want to dig further into this. There's something weird about it. I want to
You're
say
not the only
it's
one.
corpos, but people are saying weird things these days.
Yeah, believe me, you're not the only one that's wanting to stick away from this, but, you know, intrigue is intrigue.
Yeah, intrigue is what earns the money, so appreciate the info all the same. And next time you come by, I'll slip you a little something for your trouble.
Thanks. Get your run in.
Have a good night. And you see him click off.
Alright. That's a bit of crash right there.
So now I'm done with the phone call. I'm going to slide over the table a little origami med pack for Winter's character.
Well, that was fun. Who wants to go bowling?
In front of me, it looks like I got a Pokemon battle going
That's
on.
that sounds more like a physical sport than anything. I'll pass.
Meanwhile, and we're gonna slip
Let's
over
go
to
gambling!
our guy. Let's go gambling!
Oh, damn it.
Dang it.
I can win this one. I know I can win this one. Look at, come on, 20
So-
on black. Shit, red.
So I have to ask, what is his game of choice?
Strip poker.
What's the game of choice, Kitsune?
Okay, well, I mean, not strip poker, but so poker is his vice, is his game of choice, or is it blackjack?
Strip poker. Hell
It's
yeah.
going to be blackjack, obviously.
He's a blackjack player. Okay.
Well, I'm more of a poker player, but I just decided to play blackjack just to go light on today. You know?
Okay. So
Just polite.
you're making a conscious decision to do just light gambling.
Yeah.
12,000 in the hole later.
Yeah, let's go.
All right.
Can I just borrow a few longs? Come on, I'm good for it.
I will have you roll a gambler check.
Wait, do I have to set how much money I'm gonna bet or what?
Yeah. Well, if you want to make a specific kind of bet, how much are you wagering?
Well, you go to a gambling den to bet money, don't you?
I mean,
Some people just go there to play cards and only
money,
bet
much are you wagering?
items, your life,
like your
organs.
left leg.
All right, I'll gamble. Let's start off light. Let's start off with 10K.
10K?
Like,
No
Oh,
limit.
no,
Oh.
there's a gambling thing. There you
Yeah,
go.
there we
That's
go.
what I'm looking for. All right.
17. Let's go.
And how much did you wager?
10K.
10K.
10K?
yeah,
Yep.
light, he says.
Yeah, I mean, I have 188K in my bank account, so.
So on this hand, you win.
Okay, nice.
So you win 10,000 additional credits.
Okay. I'm gonna go again for 50K.
50K. All right. Roll your gambler. Ooh, that's unfortunate. That's 50K that you just lost.
You literally just failed it to Casino 101. You won and then immediately tried to get more and lost.
99% of gamblers fail because or quit because they didn't try again. I'm gonna go again with 50K.
Oh no, no!
Oh,
I'm not covering
yeah,
your rent.
99% of gamblers quit just before they win big. Keep going.
Exactly.
Keep gambling.
Hey, let's
Keep
go.
gambling.
Hey,
Wait,
look, you
But
managed to get your money back.
I
hold
want
on.
it
Wait,
back.
you're one of my roommates. Wait, no, you need to pay rent.
Unfortunately for you, the dealer rolled blackjack.
What? Ain't no way you got a
oh,
nat 20. No way you got a nat 20.
It compete. Yeah, he got a nat 20.
What?
That's so
You're
ew,
kidding
Yep.
me.
I'm not kidding
You're
you. I
kidding
rolled a nat
me.
20 for that last one.
Damn, bro.
ew.
100K
You're
down the drain
fucking with me.
already.
I swear to God, I'm not.
So
I
what is
rolled a
that?
nat 20.
$98,000 left?
Hold on. 109. Oh, I don't want to do the calculation, but I have to. God damn it. Hold on.
So if you start, how much did you start with before you
Like,
did your 50K, which would be 198,000. So take
I
100
have
away,
no.
that's
I have.
98,000.
Well, since I won the first time, I got 198K, 990. So now it's minus what? 50K.
100K.
100K or 50K?
You lost 50K, and then you lost 50K again.
So yeah, now you're down 100K.
Let's go
Okay, we go
gambling.
again. 50K
Let's go.
again.
At this point, I will let the rest of the guys. You know
I
where he's at already.
so
Do
I would
any of
like
you
to
want to
roll
stop
a
him?
hacking to I would like
No,
to roll
no, no,
hacking
wait.
to get into his HUD.
Wait, hold on. Hold on.
Oh, and that one.
I want to know what Blake thinks about this situation.
As soon as I saw this,
I want to ask.
I'm gonna.
I was gonna say the two that have to be really concerned with, the addict is both Bork and Zilla. They're his
Yeah.
roommates.
Yeah.
So
They're the ones that have to deal with the
Can I
problem.
say something
My
real quick?
rent.
Can I say, let's just see this and just sigh and mumble something in Russian.
He's not in the same building as us.
No.
Do I hear
He's
it
in he's in a
calm?
separate building, but
Do I hear
you
it in
you
the
guys
comms at
already
all?
know.
No, he
Oh no,
knows.
he's not
He just
speaking in
knows.
comms.
Since he's not.
Your vodka senses tingled. Go.
So he's going to stand up
Come on,
and
consensus.
dust himself off, and head towards the building.
All
All
right.
right, so you already know where to find him because he's been here many a times in the past, and he's sitting right at that blackjack table, and you just happen to see him lose another stack of 50,000.
Is there a door right in front of me, by the way?
You're kind of standing in the doorway, like as you're coming in, like so,
You're
like
you're standing in the door
Hold on,
frame.
wait. No, damn it! I wanted to bring a door in front of me.
you're like coming into this section where this little room that's got all the gambling going on.
Can I roll for intimidation, please?
Go ahead.
That's
That's
a
a nat
nat 20,
20.
by the way.
Yep.
No way you got a nat. Wait, what? Oh my god. I hate this. This game is
So-
against me.
So what is it? Does Kisane basically have the same presence of like feeling your mother behind you with a slipper?
Except you have a very angry, drunk Russian behind you.
Wait, hold on, hold on.
Go ahead.
Yeah, never mind. I don't have it yet. Fuck. I'm not level. Yeah, I'm not that level yet. Never mind. Yeah, I do get. I get
So-
intimidated.
So
Okay,
Vlad
so-
is going to start slowly walking over, by the way.
So, Kitsune, as you just watch another stack of 50,000 gets pulled away from you, you suddenly feel a very dark presence just looming over you, and a chill goes down your spine.
Yeah, I start cussing in Mandarin, by the way.
Called gambling.
By the
You
I
gotta
would
gamble
say,
more.
well, I didn't even know it was Mandarin.
I do. I know a bunch of languages, so I just start cussing in
does-
Mandarin because why
So does
not?
Vlad.
Oh, really? Cool.
So yeah, you're speaking in a language you both understand, so it's just gonna sound like normal conversation to you both.
Fucking shit balls or some shit like that.
Brains
So-
fucking shitballs.
I guess I have to
yourself,
go
right?
again. Then I tell the dealer, I tell the dealer, 50K again.
I'm gonna
push
look at
the
the.
shit.
Ah!
I'm gonna put my hand on his shoulder, like just
The
like a
dealer-
firm grip. He know, not on the
Can I
dealer,
just say-
on Kitsune, on Kitsune.
This entire time, Quinn has been very annoyedly mumbling to themselves, like just like shit, like shut the fuck up, stop talking, please stop.
So,
talking. To nobody in particular.
Kitsune,
I
you
just
have
proceed. I just proceed to like look at my hand on my shoulder. Like you see my hat turn. I was like, see my hand on the shoulder, and I just look down in front of me at the table, in front of my cards. That's all I do.
I'm gonna grab him by the cuff of his collar and just begin dragging him out.
The
I fight
dealer's
back.
just like, okay, I'm not stopping this. Like,
I fight back since I took several swigs of sake. I'm kind of a bit intoxicated, so I fight back if I can. I
Remember,
don't
you
know if
are
I can.
also currently intimidated as well.
yep, you are intimidated, so you cannot really fight back against this. You're kind of like
You're me.
you're the meat guy, just kind of getting pulled away. Okay. You're getting pulled away against your will, and the dealer is just like, "Have a good
Bottle in
night.
one hand. I just have a bottle in
So,
one hand.
Thanks for
getting pressed away.
playing."
I just imagine
re-
as you're being dragged out
I
of the building,
flick off the
bouncer's
dealer.
Just like, the
I
bouncer's
flick
just
off
like,
the dealer and call him a cuss word.
yeah, but
in
I imagine
Mandarin.
as you guys are going past the bouncer just looks at you and goes, "See you tomorrow."
Same time tomorrow.
I'm just
right?
gonna turn to the bouncer and give him a Luigi death stare.
The bouncer just kind of squints with a bit of a smirk on his face, just like, "You're not gonna do nothing."
I'm just gonna walk away before I start cause a scene more than I
And then
have.
I said to the bouncer, yeah, he ain't gonna do nothing because he's too much of a fucking pussy to do anything.
Question: do I still have that beer bottle in my hand? Or that vodka bottle in my hand?
Did you ever put it down?
Yeah,
No,
did
I
you
don't
ever put
believe
it down?
so.
Then yes, he did.
I'm gonna drag Kitsune back to the bar and just throw
Okay.
him into the corner booth.
I
Okay.
relax if he does throw me in the corner of the booth. I just relax in the corner and just plug the sake in my mouth and drink
You mean the
the
sake
rest
you
of the
left at the
bottle.
blackjack table?
No, I said I had it in my hand. I said I had it in my hand. Excuse me.
So I'm just looking. How much?
Yeah, how much have you had of that bottle?
No.
There's
How
a
much
corner.
bottle?
Yeah, I
How
drank
much
the
of the
rest
drink?
of the bottle. I drank the
How
rest
much
of
of
the
the
bottle.
drink of?
Okay.
Because I
So
drank a couple of swigs at the bar. I drank a couple of swigs while I was walking towards the gambling den, and a couple more at the gambling den as I continued to lose all my money. And then I drank the rest while I was thrown. And then as I was thrown, I drank the rest, throw the bottle at him.
I'm gonna attempt to catch
okay,
it.
before you throw it, I'm gonna have you roll a Constitution check
Fuck. Okay.
because you've
What did you
consumed the
expect?
entire bottle of vodka, and I will remind you that's an expensive vodka that you just drank. So,
Sake,
I know.
you drink.
despite the fact that you're a synth, you can still get fucked up off alcohol. So, roll me that con, my dude.
Bro,
How are you holding
fine.
up?
Hold on. I don't know if it rolled. Did it roll? Was it?
Not yet.
Nope.
Not
Hold on.
yet.
Okay, it should
There-
roll now, right?
14.
There it goes, 14. Okay. You're not terrible, but your vision is a little bit blurry, so if you do actually throw the bottle, it is going to be at disadvantage.
Wait. No, because I have a skill. Hold on.
Okay.
I have
You have a skill?
watchful eye. Wait, never mind. That's perception checks. Yeah, I probably do.
Fucking-
Yeah, like you're like
Hey,
you're
that's
not
on par. That's drunk overconfidence right there.
But wait, hold on. I do have an augment.
Wait,
I
there's
do have-
more.
Yeah, I do have enhanced aiming augment, which gives me what do you call it? +1 with any attacks, provided I can see the target.
yeah,
Can
but
Plus one
you
to
get
hit.
you'd
Clearly.
still be rolling a disadvantage for the throw if you are going to throw the bottle at someone.
Yeah, you're.
Damn.
Let's see.
All
So
right, but
you can still throw it. I'm just telling you, it's going to be a disadvantage. You can still have your +1 because of your augment, but it's still going to be disadvantage.
okay, fine. Fucking hell. Well, okay, I throw it, and what do I roll for that? Hold on.
So
Uh,
that's
Wouldn't that be an
dex.
acrobatics?
That'd be dexterity because you're
Oh.
throwing it.
All right, I'll probably win it anyways. So,
And
wait, did it
then,
roll?
well, who are you throwing it at? Yeah, it did. It did roll. And then who are you throwing
Okay.
it at?
The one who brought me back to the bar.
So
Mm.
Zilla.
you'll
Yeah.
need to,
All right,
and
Zilla.
he'll need to roll again, right? Or
Yeah.
Oh yeah, roll.
Yeah.
Roll again, Kitsune, because you got to roll it twice.
Okay.
And then Zilla, I'll have you roll a competing dex check because
Okay,
you're trying to catch it.
where is the?
And then
Is
you
it
just
The little
roll.
dice icon next to the big number.
Okay, sorry.
Yep.
So
you're
do,
fine.
do I get advantage
we're
or
learning
disadvantage?
it all tonight? So. No, you're gonna roll normally.
I
'Cause
think you should have Zilla roll a Constitution, considering he did chug vodka.
Did you also chug vodka?
I took one
I believe he
bottle of
said,
vodka.
"I'm going to drink until there's
Okay,
a
one
quarter of the drink
bottle.
left."
All right, we're gonna. You know what? For the same thing, we're gonna do the same thing. Roll Constitution, and we're gonna see where
Okay.
you're at before you try to catch it. No, Constitution, not Dex.
Oh, Constitution.
So the
All right,
Aw, damn it.
17. You're okay. So when now roll your Dex to catch the bottle,
Okay.
and you'll just roll normally. You'll have no disadvantage.
Bullshit. Bullshit.
Okay.
Bullshit. That 4 should have applied to you, bro. Bullshit. Oh.
it had to be done in an order.
So we're doing it in order. So
My
Yep,
luck
he's
is
fine.
shit tonight.
and you catch the bottle, and it does not break.
How much did you spend?
I
I think the real
sigh.
question is how much he didn't.
can I? I want to do this with kids. Can
I
I?
sigh,
I would
and
like
I
to
would.
hack to look at his bank account.
Roll a hacking for me.
15.
Okay.
I'm not trying to change anything. I'm just trying to view
Yeah,
it.
I know you're just trying to look at his balance, and I'll say with the 15, you can't see any of his other banking information, but you can see his balance is looking much lighter than it should be.
Cool.
You don't
Because,
know how much he
Le-
made. You don't know how much he
Legion-
made on his last contract, but
Because Legion feels a bit mischievous at the moment, I'm just gonna immediately on Vlad's
You're gonna pass it on to
communicator
me?
that it's just the balance right there.
I'm gonna look at my I can't get messages.
Right, you picked up a computer, didn't you? You didn't pick up
Yeah,
comms.
I did pick up a computer.
By the way, is this the team comms or just a
Yeah, so
direct
you-
private comm to him?
Oh no, I will gladly display it in the open.
All right, team
So-
comms. All right. Then I just what do you
Ooh.
call it? In my comm, what do you call it? I just cuss at you in
I'm
what
just gonna-
Arabic.
I'm gonna slowly look at my computer to look at the message.
Ooh, that's rough.
What is the number?
Low.
Does he have enough to cover his portion of the rent?
Probably.
Yes or
How
no?
much is your rent?
Like he,
How much
like
is your
he's getting
rent?
How much is our rent?
6,000 each.
Eesh,
I'm gonna just
Uh.
from my little spot leaning against Abe. I'm just gonna give a thumbs up that he can pay it.
Good, because if I have to cover your portion, I am taking your cut of the next job.
No, the fuck you ain't.
Is intimidation still in effect?
Not anymore. I'd say you'd have to re-roll.
Can I
for
roll
it.
again?
I roll for intimidation too. Fuck it.
Too drunk to say.
Fuck.
All right.
God damn
well,
it.
Zilla, I'll
Like,
let you roll
the f-
again.
Like
Why?
the fuck?
Why does he keep winning?
I can totally picture it now. Just Kitsune standing up, looking at Vlad. The fuck you gonna do, big man? Just Zilla looking down right at him. I don't
Yeah,
know.
I
What
just
will I do,
stand up.
short man?
I stand up. I poke at his chest, and I was like, "Why the fuck do you care about my accounts?" And I glare at him with these drunken ass eyes. My hat nearly falling off.
Can I do a strength check?
Fuck you.
To do what?
I just want to see if I just give him a poke, he'll
Bro,
fall
I have-
unconscious.
I have disadvantage, bro. I have disadvantage on
It's
my
like
modifier
one
with
poke and
strength.
he's just down for the count due to the amount of alcohol he's consumed.
I mean, I'm kind of tipsy. It's not like I'm completely drunk.
Yeah, he's not terrible, but he's he's feeling pretty good. He's got a very healthy buzz going right now.
Yeah.
While this is
Right now
going
I'm just
on,
not giving a fuck about my surroundings. That's it.
Yeah, while this is going on, I'm gonna offer the remaining of my beer since it's the same one Abe is drinking to Abe. Legion doesn't
Hold
drink.
my beer.
I just take
I'm
it.
offering him the rest. Legion doesn't drink a lot.
I just take it and hand you a lotus flower origami. Just I'm not even thinking. Just okay.
Oh, excuse me.
Come on now, ladies. It's a big night. We're here to celebrate. No need to fight. No need to
I cuss at
tussle.
him in Mandarin. And I proceed
Puta
to
madre,
walk
what the fuck you
head
talking
towards the
about?
door. I proceed to, to head to the door.
You're not the one to speak Mandarin, motherfucker.
I'm pretty sure all of us can basically speak it.
Wait, can us? Oh.
Yes,
Well, I don't
most
care.
of us can.
I say it
So
anyway.
so to the neighboring people, they're just hearing you just curse at each other in another language, and they do kind of look over at you, like noticing the commotion a little bit.
Hey. Well, that went smoothly.
I'm just gonna mumble in
Proceed.
Russian as I take a seat.
Wait, hold on. What happened? What happened? I was like on my way outside, I think.
Yeah, so like you, well,
It's as you went out, I just made a remark. Well, that went smoothly.
no problem. Start.
Oh, you just saw the BRB message?
No, she has to leave.
I'm really
Aw.
sorry, guys. I have to dip early. Something came up.
Uh,
It's nothing
Okay.
bad. It's just something came up.
Yeah,
I'll
yeah,
be
no
here
worries.
next. I'll be here next session. Just let me know when the next session starts. I am really sorry to dip like this, y'all.
It'll be a week from today, so
Okay,
not
that's fair.
next Friday, but the following Friday.
Okay, sounds good. Okay,
Stay
I'll see you
safe,
guys
Tar.
later. Bye.
I'll stay
Bye.
safe.
gotcha.
But,
Bye.
Bye. Have a good time.
Are we continuing it or?
Yeah,
just
yeah.
another-
We'll keep going for a little more, and then we'll
Yeah.
probably wrap up here pretty soon.
Okay, before I go outside, actually, I go up to the bar, press on the pad to call the girl over again to buy another drink.
I'm gonna stop him. I am just gonna rip the pad of his hands.
I mean, if he's paying with his own money.
No, I am being responsible here. I am taking away his
As
boobs.
this is going on, I'm just gonna pop a message into the team comms, just like, can I go home now?
I mean, it seems like it's getting there, Legion.
Yeah, if you guys want to head back to your apartment and start to call it a night, you can feel free to do that. You don't have to stay until closing.
Oh no,
I'm
I'm
going
getting
to-
character because Legion doesn't like being alone anymore.
I'm gonna look over at Legion. Could you take this one with you?
Straight up, instantaneously. No.
I'm just like, my eyes even revert over and go, no.
Yeah.
Like, mm-mm.
I'm gonna be frank, Vlad. We have enough problems as is in our apartment. Don't want to add another one.
I'm not asking you to take care of him. I'm just asking you to take him back to the apartment.
I put my arm around Legion and slowly start picking her up and moving out of the booth like, nope, we're going. Sorry, I got my hands full.
Sorry.
Wait, does the girl get
Only
called
have a-
over anyways, by the way, since I tapped the pad? Or what?
She does start to walk over and kind of stops looking to see like you guys are starting to gather around, and then she starts to walk over. You need anything before you head out?
Hey, darling, I
thank
would
you.
like another Jim Diamond's whiskey
No.
bottle, please.
No. No.
No, no,
No. No.
no,
No.
no,
Don't do that.
no.
I need my Jim
Her,
Diamonds.
her
I'll
eyes are
pay
kind
you
of
in
going back
advance.
and forth between you and the rest of the group that are saying no.
Can I do people to convince her, or like, can I roll to convince her
I
to
will
get
give
it for
her
me?
another origami flower.
Can I roll to convince her?
I'm just gonna drag Kitsune out.
Yeah.
Actually-
I'm gonna assist with that.
Actually, hold on. I'm actually gonna say. Actually, yeah. Can we get a bottle of Jim Diamond?
And I tell her to, as I'm getting dragged away, I tell her to put her phone number on the bottle.
Can I slap him?
Go right ahead.
I'm gonna slap him.
So she's just kind of chuckling at the whole
Full-on
situation.
backhand.
Like,
Can I roll to convince her at least? No, you're.
No, you did
I'm
slap.
gonna say no,
Dragging
Chief, because
you
you're
out.
getting dragged away at this point.
This is
Damn it.
You are in the least flattering position ever. You are currently drunk, screaming at a woman, while your two buddies
I'm not
are
screaming.
dragging you out, and then one
What are you
fucking
calling?
backhands you. Like that's
I'm not.
You're not picking up anybody.
I'll pay you extra if you bring it to my room.
She just kind of shakes her head and she just turns to Mercer, your character. So, Jim Diamond, was it?
Yeah, Jim Diamond.
We're getting him out of here.
I'll get a bottle here for you. Anything else?
I'm gonna give the waitress a look like, I'm sorry, I'm surrounded by idiots.
I proceed to say in the team comms, "Vete pa la mierda, pinche pendejos," in Spanish.
I'm gonna take away his comms. I'm
heard
taking
that.
away his comms.
It's internal
Taking
comms.
his
You can't
voice
take it away.
message.
I
Yeah,
feel like
intern.
the position in the team I'm in where I'm the one controlling the comms, so I'm just gonna mute him in the team comms.
Damn it.
So, no, like you just
Okay,
kind of
Legion.
minimize the chat in your HUD.
It's
As I'm
like,
cussing in Spanish, I just get cut off. Pinche pende.
It just
It
his
just
ringtone
cuts off.
Yeah.
Hold on. Kitsune's ringtone is just Hector's bell from Breaking Bad. So every time he posts,
Yeah.
it's just like, ding,
Ding, ding, ding,
So
ding.
yeah, I'll
I actually
take
did
Jim.
choose that though. That's. I was creating my character. I was like, what if I choose my character, my ringtone is this? So yeah, it is that actually.
But yeah, Jim Diamond bottle. Legion. Abe. Want anything?
I'll shake my head.
I'm good.
All right, then just one Jim Diamond.
All right, I'll be right back with that. And she will go to the back, and it takes about a minute, and she'll come back out with a fresh bottle, still sealed, and she hands it to you gingerly, and and there you are.
Much appreciated. Thanks for your patronage and sorry for the trouble. It's a bit of a
No
hectic
problem.
trip.
This happens all the time around here. But see you guys next time. Hope to see you around more.
As more apologies, I'll give her 3 more origami flowers.
I leave an
Oh,
origami giraffe,
okay.
not even thinking because I'm standing there. Just there you go.
You
She,
Walk away.
she just looks at
may-
them a little confused.
may
but
not you may not know it, but this is their way of apologizing. A bit weird, but it's how they communicate.
I just turn around. Wait
I
until
did
you
once-
get the whole
yeah,
zoo.
communicate.
Once I'm
like
outside of
they-
the bar, or as I'm being dragged away, I just shrug them off. And I'm like, "Fuck off! I can walk myself."
And you fall
Bitches.
over in the ditch.
We weren't dragging you because you couldn't walk. We were dragging you because you were making an ass of yourself.
I know, and that's why I said I can fucking walk myself. And then I proceed
Evan
to make
tripped.
a right at the corner.
Quick,
Wait,
he's
can
got
I
to
have
go
another-
around a gambling den.
Exactly.
That's right.
I make a right at the corner and I start dashing, like just running, just like
Wait,
running
wait,
away.
wait. I'm going to throw my bottle at him in an attempt to knock him out.
You know what I imagine the run is? I'm gonna put a GIF in the chat.
Please don't do what I'm thinking.
I feel like I don't even have to look, and I already know.
Please don't do what I'm thinking of.
What did he
Yep.
roll? Wait, what?
No, it's what he posted in the chat, the GIF.
Oh, hold on.
This is how you're running.
Yeah, that's actually how I'm running.
Pink.
There's no roll. No roll.
No,
That's
you
how
have
I
to
want
roll
it
for
go.
Dex. You have to roll for Dex.
Please. Come on.
Yeah, all right. So roll to throw your bottle. Let's see if it'll
which is
meet
that?
his AC.
Which one?
Roll Dex for the throw.
Okay.
Oh god.
Okay, hold on.
Beep.
Why is it not working? Game.
There you
Oh,
go.
there you go.
19. It's
No,
19.
yeah.
the first one. Yeah.
Yeah.
Wouldn't
No
work the
way.
first time.
Hold on.
Oh, it's 19.
Hold
The
on.
first one went through was a 19.
Oh my god.
And that makes sense. That makes perfect sense because you're running away and you do not see it coming.
That's some fucking shit right
Comedy gold,
I
lady.
say, as I'm running away,
baby.
I see you wind back your bottle as I'm running away, and I say, "You'll never fucking hit me, pendejo."
You'll never hit me, pendejo.
And as you throw it, and I'm saying that, it hits me square in the fucking forehead because I'm looking back, and I said, "Pendejo."
Oh.
I'm just gonna.
Wait, since I'm running, do I have to do a con check?
Oh my god.
No, that's a fucking.
No.
Wait, since I'm running, when I
have
fall
you roll
over.
for that. Just
Okay.
because
I'm running down an alley.
You kind of tripped over your own feet at this point because the bottle hit you in the head and you kind of fell backwards at this point.
Bro, keep in mind, investigator is a reflex saving throw. Reflex,
Oh my god.
dexterity. That's my
have a-
thing.
You suck
Okay,
at it.
here's the
You're
thing.
fucking
I have a
way too
question.
slow.
Does somebody come up to him and do this?
How do I get that one with disadvantage? Because I'm tipsy.
Well,
Oh my god. This is bullshit. We just started the campaign.
Dave, I will give you a cookie in my campaign if an NPC does that to him.
Bro, no. Oh my god.
Yeah, so
Oh my god.
So I'm gonna walk over to him.
Baja, For that cookie, I will allow it to happen. A random homeless NPC sees this all happen, runs over. You got knocked the fuck out, and then
I'm
runs
just
away.
I'm just gonna walk
Yes.
over.
It's like a Yakuza.
I'm just knocked out. I can't do anything. I'm knocked out.
No, you're not knocked out. You fell down.
And
I'm just
I'm
gonna
like,
knock
Kind of a
it.
Yakuza NPC.
I take it.
I'm just.
I
Yeah,
take it.
you're not unconscious. You didn't get knocked out. You just got bonked on the head and you fell down. Nothing
and
bad
then
happened.
it sobers me up a bit, and I'm like, where the fuck am I?
I'm just gonna pick him up and sling him over my shoulder. You're going home, is what you're doing.
Where the fuck? Why do I have a lump on my fucking forehead?
Questions for later. For now, nighty night.
Nighty night? Bitch. A la
Can I
mierda
knock him
contigo.
unconscious now with a strength check?
Oh.
Oh, good. I don't have to pick him up.
So, as our group leaves the bar, since Abe is carrying me, I'm gonna
We
make myself more
totally
comfortable by
fucking
sitting
see
on his
this.
shoulder.
Yeah, I just figured
And
swing
I'm
you
just,
up and just
I'm
put you
thinking
up
that
there.
we totally just saw that interaction.
Yep. So after about
Also,
a 10-minute
Mercer,
walk,
it swapped over to your head. Like, give you a headset, Mike.
Good.
yep. So
This is
after
like-
about
yeah.
a 10-minute walk, as you guys are heading back home, you will reach the entrance to your apartment complex.
Hmm.
Wait for everybody to get on the elevator before we go up to the floor where our apartments are.
No, closed door,
I'm just
closed door, closed door.
When we
I'm
make it
sure
to the
we're-
front of the apartment, I proceed to knock on the door, and I'm like, oh, wait. Fuck. I have the key.
Well, you open the entrance to the massive like entryway, like because
Yeah.
it's an apartment building, so it's a big ass hallway.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just gonna. I just sigh.
Home, so not so home.
Oh.
All right, so yeah, you guys will board the elevator and hit the button to your selected floor. And I'll just go ahead and let you guys know this apartment building is a pretty tall one. It is go up to 24 floors.
So, what floor do we live in then?
Can I request we
That I am
floor
leaving
17?
entirely up to you guys, because some of you
Hey,
guys
Trick,
that are roomed
Mercer,
up,
you guys,
I don't
you
know.
guys good with floor 17?
I'm good
Floor
with it.
Sure.
17.
I'm good with it. Yeah, I'm good with it. I mean, they're my roommates. So.
We ain't
Yeah,
your
by the way-
roommates.
those of you that live together, you're all
Yeah.
in one apartment, but like
There,
for
no,
the-
there is no floor 13. That is actual. I feel like that's actual law.
that is it. That is a
That is
true thing.
It's not a
There
law.
is-
It's just tradition. But
it's a traditional thing that still holds true to this day. That
Yeah.
there
So, is it
no
more
floor
like a
13.
share house?
What do you mean share house?
Share house. Like share.
Oh, share house. Oh,
Yeah.
well, yeah, like those of you that are the roommates that have your own apartments. Like,
Yeah, like
I'm letting
me,
you guys
Mercer,
choose
and
wherever.
Matrix are on floor 17, so
Yep. So
Yeah,
you
well-
guys are 17, and then the rest of you, I'll let you guys kind of pick it up between the rest of you.
Floor 12.
Or Kitsune.
Well, I'm 417 with them, no?
No,
you're with.
you're with
me
Zilla and Bork.
Zilla.
Oh shit, that's
Yeah.
right. My bad.
She really is.
That's how
fucking
drunk I
yeah.
am. Yeah, that's how drunk I am.
Saved you.
I'm staying true to my character.
It's spreading into
Um,
reality.
Just
The
say
only
floor
thing
12.
the only thing I say since I'm drunk is like, don't you fucking guys remember? Cause I fucking don't.
I'm just gonna hit the 12th floor button.
Yeah, I do.
All right. So yeah,
For
you
fuck's
guys.
sake, I
will-
nearly said the 21st floor.
as this is going on, I'm not so stealthily gonna put an origami watch on on Vlad's wrist.
Out with a fucking origami. I swear to God.
I take it,
You.
He's gonna
bite
go
it
to
as
the-
if
You're
I
gonna
take that
bite
origami.
Zilla's wrist because I'm putting it on Zilla's character.
If
Yeah,
he
I
bites
take
me,
it
can
from Zilla's character.
Out of
I
pure
take it from
reaction, can I
Zilla's
punch him?
character. And I proceed to like when you test the purity of like a gold coin on your teeth, that I proceed to do that with the origami, and I'm like, and I throw it off.
Paper.
I pick it up and pocket it.
I'm like, you're disgusting for that. What the fuck?
You bit it.
Yeah, I'm here with a friend. He's sitting in on the campaign. He wanted to sit in, so
Crazy,
yeah.
crazy
cool.
bunch.
But
I feel like this.
yeah.
Yeah, so you guys will all go into your own apartments, and you guys will all start to wind down for the night.
Yeah, I'm gonna put the kitsune in his room and then go to mine.
I'm gonna put the whiskey I bought into the fridge.
I'm gonna just
I'm
hop down from
saving that
Dave, go
for
into my
later.
room, and just go in the center room. I don't have a bed. I just have a pile of plushies, pillows, and blankets. That is my makeshift bed, and I just curl up on that, and I'll
I
pass out.
proceed to check the fridge
Hey.
for some cheap beer.
He's gonna get more drunk. Love it.
All my response to you,
Overalls?
Lee. All my response to Legion is, "Have a good sleep, Legion." Then walk away.
And as I grab a cheap beer, I just go to the counter and start and put my false identities there just to make sure I have them all on my person.
Keep a track of
And
what
then
fraud you're doing. Gotta love it.
Yeah.
Yep. So you kind of pull out your personal wallet, and then you have like a separate wallet where you have all of your false IDs, and that wallet
Which
looks
has
a little.
another wallet in it.
And that wallet looks doubly thick compared to the wallet you normally use for your own purchases.
Mm-hmm.
Turns out you missed an identity because the homeless guy stole one.
Yeah. Have different bank accounts too.
The fuck?
Damn, he's getting
You just
really in
roboted
character.
hard right there.
He's getting really in character.
Like start off with zero currency, but like once
No one can hear you.
I can't.
Sorry,
above game,
arigato,
above
Mr.
game, above
Roboto.
game, above game. Like start off with like zero currency
You're
on what do you
roboticizing
call-
a Discord, Kitsune.
I'm what?
That's what
You're
we're on
roboting.
about.
We're trying to tell you you're roboting right now, bro.
Seems that
Oh, I'm roboting.
There you go.
Oh,
Oh, there you go. Now
You're
you're
sounding
better.
better now. You're sounding better
okay,
now.
I'm better
so,
now.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. No, I was just saying that. I was saying that above game. What if like for each of those characters, I have a bank account, but not now. Like the zero, it's zero. But as I develop my what do you call it? Those as I use them and develop certain identities, I can make bank accounts for them. If you know what I mean.
You're not
Are
getting my
you
money.
saying you're involved in credit card fraud?
I mean, it's not clear. It's not credit
So,
card
from what I
fraud if
hear,
it's a Swiss bank account, right?
so
So
what I'm
like,
hearing, Dave, is he completely missed the conversation which we had about me performing credit card fraud.
Yeah.
I'm not. It's not credit card. It's debit card. It's not credit
That's
card fraud.
worse.
It's
That's the credit card.
You're
That's just
so you're opening checking. You have open checking accounts under fraudulent names.
Can I launder the money instead? Then
that's just.
can I launder the money?
We
Do
don't
we
have
turn him in?
on the moment.
Yeah, they're real people with fake names. Wait, what?
Yeah, I'm gonna turn him in the first chance I get at this point.
Oh my god.
I think it's better to assume that it's the drink that's causing the confusion.
No, he said he's
So
sobered
this
up
is
a
me.
bit.
This is me drinking beer. By the way, I'm saying this like I'm talking about this like what if I did? What if I made bank accounts and all that stuff? I'm talking to myself in the kitchen counter with my false identities there, with the beer in one hand,
Oh
me
my
looking at
God.
it and thinking with my investigator brain that is not
I'm
working
gonna.
whatsoever.
Yeah,
Okay.
so if anything, it's the bottle that's talking.
Yeah,
Permission to
and
not.
so I'll just say your the bottle is talking, and your rational brain immediately goes, That's credit card fraud. I could go to jail for much longer than I was before if I get caught with that.
And depending how bad it is, disappear.
Especially if it's through the wrong bank, because the wrong bank is gonna really come for you.
True.
They don't take just your money.
True. That is true.
Snip,
They take my
snip.
limbs. Then yeah, they take everything.
Mhm.
I start thinking and say, yeah, that's probably not a good
What's
idea.
going?
But
This is what's going through Vlad's mind as he just sees Kitsune talking to himself.
this is me. This is me weighing the pros and cons. So in a way, it's gambling, right? So this is where my vice kicks in as well.
Gambling.
Yeah,
No, just
Yeah,
this is what's
you're gambling with your fucking life.
exactly. You see, you get it.
Quinn
I mean, I just have that one
downloaded.
big score and I
I
got
take
this all.
dangerous risks.
Quinn literally
Hold on,
downloaded
I
a
got-
person into their brain, and they're not even this fucking insane. Like,
I'm thinking about it, and then I'm like, no, not yet. At least I need to develop some street cred, some street influence.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, not yet. Maybe with some street influence, I can. Yes, that sounds about
So-
right.
So I'm just gonna be looking at Kitsune here, see him talking to the bottle, and go through my mind. I wonder if I can hunt him for sport.
Can I do
So-
perception to see? Can I roll for perception to see if I like what do you call it? Sense it at all? Like if I sense him like just thinking bad things of me
By
or
the
some shit.
sounds of it, you're way too interested in gambling with your life to notice what the hell the Vlad's doing.
You're deep in this thought of like, what if I could do credit card fraud?
So
And-
I'm just gonna go over to the kitchen and grab a frying pan real quick.
A frying pan.
Give it a good toss, see how much it weighs. Go up behind the Kitsune and just give him a good whack on the back of the head to knock him out. Can I roll a strength check to see what happens?
Before you do that, I look at my
this
bottle
is
like
borderlining PvP, and I'm kind of getting a little worried.
I'm
no,
just
no.
knocking it.
Before,
I'm just
before you
knocking
do
him
that.
unconscious. That's
Oh,
it.
actually, as you do that, this is borderline PvP, right? Okay. As you do that,
I'm getting
I-
worried.
no. Listen. As you do that, I'm just looking at. I put the bottle in front of me, and I'm looking at it, like just staring at it blankly. Like you see, my face is blank, and I just suddenly, as you swing, my head suddenly like hits the fucking counter, and I fall asleep, and then you miss your swing.
this is out.
Works for me.
What an amazingly timed fucking pass out right there.
Exactly.
So
I
I'm
just
just gonna,
black out.
so I'm just gonna if that happens, I'm just gonna throw the Kitsune into his bed and go to my room.
And then in my breath, I just under my breath as I'm falling asleep, as I'm getting knocked out, I was like, "This is the best gamble of my life."
You're just
Pendejo, that's
muttering,
my money.
free freckle
Let's
bitches.
go winning
Hey
gambling.
man, I think if it's the best gamble of his life, be careful how you carry him, because you know he might be at presenting arms.
I don't know. I
I'd
think
say
if I
you,
throw
you're just
hard
like
enough,
kind of carrying him like by his jacket, like just kind of like, and just toss him into his bed.
No. My running theory is if I throw him hard enough, he'll explode into gold coins.
I'm just watching Matrix just add character names at the moment.
Yeah, I'm seeing him do that as well.
Yeah,
Two
sorry, I
dollars
had
and
to do
65
something too.
cents.
It's okay.
I'm having a grand old time.
All right, but yeah, at this point, you guys are just gonna wrap up. If there's anything else you want to do before the end of the night, this is gonna be your moment.
Well, I don't really have a choice because I'm knocked out. So
Yep.
Yeah, you're
we're,
unconscious.
We're already finished up with you, so you're okay. But the rest of you guys, if there's anything else you want to do before we wrap up, this is your moment.
No, I'm good.
I've had too much excitement for today.
you're welcome.
I just the beer bottle, the vodka bottle throws still the funniest.
I just heard a oye pendejo.
Dave, I'll make another deal with you. I'll give you 2 more cookies if you can make the homeless guy that comes up and says, you got knocked the fuck out of running gag.
Please,
Please make him a running gag. Please make him a
Please.
running gag. I beg you.
Depending
God.
on how you guys, go about your situation in future sessions, it may or may not become a
Or
more
whenever I fail my
frequent running
dex.
gag.
Or
He's
whenever I
just the
fail
I
my
want him to
dex check.
show up. I want him to show up in the middle of a fight, pause everything, just to tell a guy he got his ass.
He's just the toasty guy from Mortal Kombat. Toasty.
Yes. Yes.
Or no, even better, the My Cabbages guy.
I
Mike,
can see that
Mike
happening.
Cabbage of Cyber City.
My Cabbages.
He's from the room. He heard that shit. He just yelled, "I cabbages." Oh my god. That's my friend, bro.
Oh, this is beautiful.
Oh my god.
It's all coming together. Listen,
It's all coming together. Hell yeah.
I've never played, but I'll be happy to join the next campaign. Stealing half of my shit. Oh shit.
Oh god.
You
Wait, so
prove
what
it
is
everyone
someday.
else doing?
Now, I was gonna
This-
say, like, if everyone else, unless you got something,
I'm more or less good.
Matrix.
I'm good. I really should have invested in that
It's
crowbar.
L3.
Wait, can I add a fourth vice if possible?
3's the highest you really should go.
Damn it! I wanted to get one where I have bad sense of direction. Or
I
make
mean,
it
if you have
even.
that
I'd say
personality
that's more of a character trait than a vice.
Yeah, it's more of a
Character
character
trait? All right, bet. I have bad sense of direction. But because of I'm an investigator. I just happen to be right where you need me.
You just happen to stumble at the right place at the right time all the time.
So, Zoro.
Exactly. There, that's gonna be part of my character trait. Okay, I need to add that.
You guys should probably DM Matrix your characters' names spelling so we can add the character names.
I mean, I'll change my server name from Cinch to
Oh,
Hold on a second.
Yeah, however you want to do it.
okay.
But yeah, with that, we will wrap up for tonight.
Woo!
There's our session 0, guys.
This is
Yeah.
I still
I
like
hate it
that.
already. My rolls are all ass already. Oh my
But at the
god.
same time, it's very in character.
I'm
Yeah,
You are
I'm the chaos
extremely
shitting
down
group.
on your luck.
Yeah, but
You,
like I'm a dex-based character. The fact that
but
almost every single one of my rolls, I have a 16 base dex. Keep in mind, 16 base
yeah,
dex. The fact that I got below 10 on over half of all my saving throws is ridiculous. It's just I don't know.
yeah. But at the
It
same time,
happens, dude. There's bad nights. It just happens.
It happens
I mean,
more often with me.
all I have to say is, as soon as you hit the bottle, everything went downhill.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, honestly, yeah, that's probably the reason.
Also, I am quite content with this session because I basically got the first age content warning for this campaign and the first Nat 20.
How many people did we get for the stream?
5 to 6
We're holding
people.
about like 5 or 6.
These
I'll
get
be
more
But I mean,
views when they get added to YouTube.
But I could definitely
Yeah.
say I definitely established myself character-wise. I'm very
I
much
don't think
established.
not me just yet. I'm a guy that just tries to keep Kitsune in line.
It's
Yeah,
keeping me in line.
besides,
Okay, so you guys can only hear me for the moment. As I wrap this up, they can still hear me because I know they're probably watching it. But if you are interested in running your own version of it, go out and look for this particular one. It has a lot of good material in it that Dave had found for us, which, holy crap, Dave, that's awesome. It has a lot of information, and there is a bunch more of stuff for it. You can find a whole bunch of things in here, how to set up each of the characters, classes, everything you want. It's really good book, or at least manual for this. Go check it out. So with that, I will close that back up and do
Yes,
that.
that's why I'm trying to ask now.
I'm good.
I might pop down to say hi to them, but
I call Ryan a bitch.
obviously.
Oh, yeah.
Do you guys want to say anything before, plug yourselves in some way, whatever on here before I stop stream? Because I haven't stopped it yet.
Drink.
I mean, I do have
Drink
one final thing,
and
but let everyone else finish first.
Oh my
Like,
god.
comment,
Don't
and
listen to
subscribe.
You know what? I'm going to mute him if he starts encouraging.
don't drink and start to
Family
plot
show.
about credit card fraud.
Yeah, there you go.
All anybody needs to know is Mercer's a bitch.
like subscribe.
Oh
All right,
my
I'm out of here.
gosh.
You guys have a good night.
Wait, but
Oh.
before you go,
take
though,
her easy.
as
Over.
a final message for everyone here and those watching, say with me, y'all. Let's go gambling.
Let's go
God.
Vete pa la
gambling.
mierda, pendejo. Vete pa la.
I don't speak fancy.
I don't speak south of the border.
Wait, does anyone? Real quick. Does anybody know Spanish, like in-game character?
Yes.
My character
Yeah.
does. I don't know that much at all. So
My character knows Mandarin.
Okay. Just so
Yeah,
you
I'm
know,
the
I'm
only-
gonna be learning actual cuss words in those languages that I know. I'm just gonna be searching it up on the internet and actually saying it. By the way, so
I'll see you guys later.
Merda.
I can't wait for him to say a slur and get the whole show.
Thanks for the session, Dave.
I'll literally have a
Absolutely.
whole page in my notebook
Oh,
dedicated
The
to
whole
nothing but
Hey,
not
at
slurs, but
least-
phrases and cusses.
Okay, keep it to a certain amount. All right. I don't need to have a warning
I'm gonna
because
get
somebody
going.
knows what
My
it
brother
means.
brought me some food, so I'm gonna eat.
All right, but yeah, I'll keep it to a down low, just to like the basic curses and shit. That's it.
Okay, there we go. Yeah.
Yeah, make
Yeah,
sure
yeah,
Thank
if you
you.
have some free time, I'll talk to you on
Okay.
my server once I've done saying hi to them.
Okay.
Sorry about the wild start to the campaign.
Oh my god, that was so funny though. All right, Dave, do
Like,
you want to say
sorry,
anything
but not sorry.
to end this since it is your camp?
So yeah, we're gonna be doing this bi-weekly, just like we did our DM Destiny campaign. So our next one will be on the 24th. I guess the only other question is, are we gonna be doing Transformers in the following week, or will it be more towards the end of the month? Do you think?
I'll let you guys know. I'm hoping maybe a little sooner. Maybe. I got to see what's going on this upcoming week here, and then everything's settling down.
If you guys need,
need,
if you guys
I'd
need
say
a
we-
gag character for Transformers, I'm available.
you're always a gag player.
Fuck you.
Alright, so then,
I mean, technically speaking, I am becoming a gag character. I'm running
Oh,
a
God.
showbiz.
Oh yeah, that's
Oh,
true.
God.
Yeah. That's
so
true.
then we may see you next week. Then.
Yeah, we'll see how things. Oh God! All right, and as always, my thing never really changes. Wherever you're at in the world, have a good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and be safe out there. And for all you followers and people who are looking at this, even on YouTube, thank you. We appreciate all that. Know that somebody is watching this and maybe having a laugh with us, because like this one, this is session 0 of this, and this is very entertaining. So with all that, bye everyone.